Part 2 of cleaning out your Betta fish tank. I actually did put half tap water and half purified water above the 50% line that I took out. So now we have almost 100% water. I left it a little lower just because I have a lot of accessories. And the more accessories you put in, the less water you'll need, because obviously it fills up the space. I did end up washing all of my little accessories with the sponge that I used to wash the fish tank. Washed everything out. I only used my fingers very lightly to wash off the leaves, and I cut off any of the dead leaves that I found. I just cut them with the scissors and threw those away. Now I'm going to put water softener. The kind I use is the Betta H2O conditioner. And it looks like when I used the 4 cup that I ended up using about 52 cups after all the math. So I put in about 30 drops. The directions are in the back, and it's pretty easy to figure that out. I also changed my filter to a brand new one. I rinsed the old filter in the water first, which sounds kind of weird, and then I threw it away and added the new one with the charcoal. And now I can put that back in. Keep in mind, nothing's plugged in. Okay. We have the filter. That's going to be the bubbler. Now I didn't take this out. This is the heater, but it is set to about, I don't know if you can see that, it's about 76, maybe 77, barely. That doesn't seem to get very dirty, but I kind of keep it on the side. Now I'm going to put in my accessories. Well, as you notice, I put all the accessories in. A lot of the plants have to be weighed down with a little bit of the gravel. So feel free to use your hands. Make sure they're rinsed off with water, no soap. Now I'm going to be washing the top. I do use this very lightly to wash the top because there's this film that ends up on the top. I'm going to do that right now. Alright, we got the top on here. Now I'm going to put my light. That's the thing that goes on last. Putting your light on. Then back here is all the cords. I'm going to plug those in. Alright, I got all the cords plugged in, and as you can see, we got the filter working, bubbler is working, and the heater has a little light on it, so I know that's working. It's looking very cloudy right now. Now this is the point where I go, wow, this will never turn out to be a good read when I do the water measurer. And if I try to check the levels now, it never is. So what I do now is I look in the tank. If I see some floating pieces of vegetation that have decided to come up, I grab those out. Like that's a piece of something back there. I'll just put my hand in it and grab it. And I'm going to let this sit for about an hour before I test it. Here is my stress coat. I'm just going to put maybe a half a teaspoon in, just because I know that he gets pretty wiggly and stressed out when he's in the 1 quart. And here is my testing facility here. And there is the name of it. And like I said, I'm going to wait an hour until this all filters, all of this grime and everything else kind of settles. And then I'm going to test it, and I will let you know. Okay, an hour's gone past now, and I realized the water was a little low. So I added 8 more cups of water, a couple more drops of conditioner. And now I'm going to take some samples. And I'll repeat this. We have all the water ready to go. On the back, you'll see that there are 5 different ones to choose for which line. They're all the same. This one doesn't have 5. It has more than 5. Well, you don't need more tubes. You actually have to figure out which one of these goes with what. pH goes with pH. Ammonia bottle 1, ammonia number 2. See, sometimes it'll show that you need 2 bottles for one testing. And that one goes here. And then we got this one over here. All right, we'll test the water next. Looks like we're good to go. Just so you know, make sure to check what kind of fish you have and what levels they're supposed to be. Mine all are fine. The pH level is good for my betta fish. And now I can put them back in the tank. Okay, fish. Put them. Happy fish. One of his little betta balls is ready for him to sleep on. If you have questions, let me know.